the Mr.B Trucking Institute. At this institute, we find solutions, not excuses. Hi there again. Well, the first thing we're going to do with our in-cab inspection is we want to do a safe start. Going on your clutch, make sure that truck is in neutral, and we're going to safely crank her up. Now, I see that my air brake ABS light came on and it went off. You want to make sure the ABS is working, okay? Now, while my pressure is building to 120 to 140 PSI, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my in-cab inspection. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm looking at this windshield to make sure it's free of debris and I can see clearly out of it. My rubber seal is in place. I'm looking at my mirrors to make sure they're adjusted to me. All right, they are adjusted to me. And this is a 20-inch steering wheel, so I should have no more than 2 inches of play on this 20-inch steering wheel. Now I'm going to check my safety items. Let me make sure that my seat belt is working properly. It's properly mounted and secured. It's not cut, it's not torn, it's not damaged. It locks in place and it unlocks. I have some more safety equipment in here. I'm going to make sure that I have a ABC extinguisher charged in the green. I'm going to make sure that I have 3 triangles. And I'm going to make sure that I have 6 fuses available to me if I need those fuses. Now, let's look at this indicator light. I'm going to make sure that my left turn signal is working, that my right turn signal is working. Make sure my 4-ways are working. I'm going to make sure my headlights are working here. And I'm beeping because my door is not closed completely. Okay, my headlight is working on high and it's working on low. Now I gotta give it a toot-toot to make sure my horn works. Beep, beep, toot. All right, so my horn is working. Now, let me look at my gauges. Oh, my water gauge is up and it's working properly. My oil gauge is up and it's working properly. My air gauges, they're up and they're working properly. I got fuel in my truck because I see that my fuel gauge is working. And my voltmeter. This baby wouldn't be on if my voltmeter wasn't working, so I want to make sure that my voltmeter is properly charged and properly working, and it is. Okay, now, woo! Might be a little cold and might be a little hot where you are, so guess what I got to do? I got to check my heat and my defrost. Make sure it's working. My heat and defrost is working. My AC is working. All right. Now, what if it's raining? I definitely need to check out those windshield wipers. Make sure they're working, and you need to make sure that you have washer fluid. Well, my washer fluid's not working, so guess what? I'm gonna turn that into maintenance to let them know I need some washer fluid in this truck. All right. And they're working on all levels. Okay. Nothing's on my floor that would impede me from pushing my clutch or my brake. So now I'm going to continue with my in-cab. But now what I'm about to do, I'm going to do my air brake test. That's why I chopped the truck back there. Very important. So the first thing I'm going to do on my air brake test, I'm going to cut my truck. Make sure my truck is at 120 to 140 PSI. That's the first thing you do, because when I cut her on, while the pressure was building, I swept my truck, and now she's at 120 to 140 PSI. So I'm going to cut the truck off, and I'm going to turn it back on to the on position so I can read my gauges. And what I'm going to do is push both my tractor and my trailer in. And in the combination vehicle, when I push that tractor and that trailer button in, after the initial loss, I should lose no more than 3 PSI in 1 minute. Now you wait that full minute, 1001, 1002, 1003, and you go that entire minute, okay? Now, With those brakes released, I'm gonna put my foot firmly on this brake. And in a combination vehicle, I should lose no more than 4 PSI in 1 minute with my foot firmly on that brake and both this tractor and trailer button pushed in. 1001, 1002, 1003, and you go all the way to 1 minute. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm gonna begin to fan this brake. And as I fan my brakes and pump on them, at 55 PSI or above, my low warning air buzzer should come on. And I'm going to continue to fan those brakes. And at 40 PSI or below, guess what? You should see both of these buttons popping out. And when they pop out, that'll let you know the air brakes are working. Let's see. 55 PSI. My low warning air buzzer came on. You gonna pop. 40 PSI below. Both my tractor and my trailer brake popped out. Now what I'm gonna do a build-up test. And with the build-up test, I'm gonna let my truck reach 85 PSI. And it should go from 85 PSI to 100 PSI within 45 seconds. But I gotta crank her up. Safe start in on the clutch. And neutral, and I'm gonna press on my gas, and when I get to 85 PSI, I'm gonna come off the gas, see if it goes from 85 to 100 in 45 seconds. All right, she's at 85 PSI. So let's see if she goes from 85 to 100 in 45 seconds. So you count those 45 seconds. 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07. Guess what? She went from 85 to 100 within 45 seconds. So now what I'm gonna do is do my pull test. Now that I'm done with my air brake test, I'm gonna do my pull test, all right? Now to do my pull test, I gotta remove the chocks to do the pull test. So I'll be right back. So now I'm about to do my pull test. I'm gonna push in my tractor brake, leave my trailer brake engaged. Put it in first gear. Tractor brakes are working. I'm gonna pull out my tractor brake. I'm gonna push in the trailer brake, which is the red button. I'm gonna leave the tractor out and engage, and I'm gonna pull. The tractor brakes are working. Now I'm gonna push both my tractor and my trailer brake in, put it in first gear. I'm gonna roll forward 3 to 5 feet. Checking my service brake. Press on my service brake. Truck then pull to the left, it then pull to the right. So those service brakes are working. Again, that can get a little tricky. Make sure you push in the tractor to check the trailer. Push in the trailer to check the tractor. Push in both brakes, roll forward to check the service brakes. Make sure the truck don't pull to the left or to the right. And guess what? That completes my in-cab inspection. Now let's go do an external light check. Now let's talk about this external light check. You come here to the back of this trailer and you got 6 lights to check, okay? You have your brake light, your tail light, your right turn signal, your left turn signal, your 4 ways, you have your clearance lights up top. Now, on the side of this trailer, we have all these beautiful clearance lights, and we have an indicator light right here that we have to check. Then you come to the back of the tractor. You have 5 lights on the back of the tractor. Brake light, tail light, right turn signal, left turn signal, and you got them 4 ways back here. Now, when we come to the front of this truck, we just left the back of the truck. Now in the front of the truck, we have 6 lights, and we're gonna start up top. We're gonna check our clearance lights. We're gonna check our 4 ways. We're gonna check our right turn signal, our left turn signal, we're gonna check our high beam and low beam on our headlights. And that will complete our external light check, and that will complete our in-cab inspection, including the air brake. We'll see you next time, yeah?